Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Lindsay. Lindsay, how the fuck are ya, Lindsay?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What? What?
What are you drinking today?
Mojitos. You done fucking hook me up all day long and we're riding the train.
Yeah, Jesse is drinking mojitos. And earlier I had, because I said in 2026 I was going to have more vodsods and less regular seltzers. So I had 3 vodsods earlier.
What were they? Tell me all about it. What was in it? Tell me all about it.
So it was Lusawa vodka.
Oh, yes.
Our potato vodka with lemon lime seltzer water.
I love them.
And some freshly squeezed lemon and lime, and it was delicious. It tasted like a Sprite. It was
so
awesome.
crisp.
So crisp.
Yeah.
So now I have switched back to, I only bought, usually I get 2 pack of seltzers for the weekend. I only got 1.
Oh, you done.
Yeah, I'm cutting down on the seltzers because of the sodium. Yeah. So I got a black cherry Vista Bay in my little koozie right now. That was given to me by my amazing nail tech, Nancy. Shout out, Nancy.
That's awesome.
Oh, my God.
I love her to death, man. She is so awesome.
This is not drunk about something.
Oh, well,
This is not raw, uncut, and unedited.
Drink about something and I'm drinking. Shit, we were thinking I'm drinking.
Oh, this is going to be rough.
It's going to be a good one. No, it's going to be a good one, Lindsay. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes, roll that intro.
Fucking ready. Happy Friday. I'm cranking it up to 10 on this one, Lindsay.
Ooh.
Yes.
Going crazy.
Lindsay, if it's too loud, you're just too old.
That is what our sticker says outside.
I know it does. Have you felt that before where you're like, you know what, this fucking thing's too loud? Like, we tell our son it's too loud all the time now.
Well, we're being considerate of our neighbors. We do live in a cul-de-sac and our kid rocks out on his guitar every day.
I know.
And I'm like, we've got stick in the mud, culty ass Christian neighbors. Some of them are cool.
Some of them are cool, for real. But I mean, I don't really want to reach out to our neighbors. I just want to just exist in my own little world.
We have a neighbor we're at the end of the cul-de-sac, so we have a neighbor to our left that is really cool. He like mows our yard and shit. Like,
I don't know.
We don't even ask.
And then I'm over here catching myself mowing his yard.
But he's retired, and he's like,
is he? No, I thought he was a car salesman or something. Or did he retire?
I don't know, but that man is always working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
but not this time of year, because we don't want to cut our grass too much right now. Even though we're in Florida, we still get freezes, and we gotta let shit thrive. So, you're on mojitos. I'm on the black cherry. Yeah. So you have a whole novel written here. What made you feel old?
I just looked over at this little thing that I wrote down here, and I'm like, I'm not ready for this, Lindsay.
Just do it.
Let me take a sip.
Take off.
Holy shit, Lindsay. We're like 2 sparrows in a hurricane.
Trying to find their way.
Hang on, wait.
With a head full of dreams.
Something's in my straw. I can't drink while I'm doing this.
Did you get a lemon or a lime seed in there? Lime seed?
No.
Or your mint?
Yeah, it's a mint.
Is it mint leaf?
I can't get it out.
Go get another straw.
I give up. There's a whole mint.
Well, you can just drink out of the cup.
There's a whole mint leaf in my
You don't even have
straw.
lipstick on. You can just drink out of the cup.
Yes, we're trying to find our way. With a head full of dreams. Faith that can move anything.
And we've heard it's all uphill.
I mean, they heard
I don't think we can say too much.
I've heard it's all uphill. And, I just...
So what made you go Tanya Tucker in this motherfucker?
Because that's exactly what I'm talking about. Hang on, I ain't even got my sip yet because I had there's a whole mint leaf in my straw. Hang on, shh, everybody, shh, just shh, quiet. Let me get a drink.
BT dubs. If y'all ever hear Jesse say that, he is really drunk. So When he does the shh, he's gone.
Don't make me laugh.
He's throwed.
Don't make me laugh my own laugh. Nobody makes me laugh my own laugh.
So we've had a very eventful weekend.
Yeah, but that song alone makes me feel old. And it's in my head all the time, Lindsay.
Really?
Yeah, I'm coming back to this because I was just Tanya Tucker and this motherfucker, you know, and I live it. I have my own shirt. You don't even have your own Tanya Tucker shirt.
I don't.
You know what? If you have your own Tanya Tucker shirt and you're listening to this, I want to see it because you're my people.
You know what I did get though?
What?
So when I was buying some of y'all's Christmas presents.
Oh, what?
I had to get something for myself. And there was a metal ass Britney Spears shirt. Oh.
Fist bump over here. Fist bump to Lindsay. Oh, God, Lindsay.
Yeah, I haven't worn it yet.
Do you?
I'm going to wear it. I think I might wear it next week for the next week's recap.
Okay, and I have more. Okay, because Tanya Tucker and this motherfucker does make me feel old. And that song being in my head all the time, dude, like, okay, it's mostly Fridays. And then on Fridays.
Hold on, I have a drink ready. You keep going.
Okay, I heard a buzzer or something go off. Lindsay
has a drink in the freezer.
She has drinks on timers over here. So, but honestly, that song, anything Tanya Tucker makes me feel old. But I live it, and mostly on Fridays. It's just like, I kind of want to have, a little party time while I'm at work, and I just play my phone over there kind of low because I'm, doing my job or whatever. So I'll just be like cricket. And then
we need to get you some good headphones, Mr. Standby.
No, I don't. No, I want it broadcast.
Oh my God. You want to be a boomer that listens to their shit?
It's just me and one other dude. And if I want to fuck with him, I can. Listen.
Okay.
I've been there for 23 years.
Does Cheese like this music though?
Yes.
Okay. All right. As long as he likes it, we're good.
Okay. Well,
Cheese is his coworker.
Cheese goes
for 23 years
deeper country than me most of the
time.
Yes. Okay. But anyhow, and I'll crank some shit like that. Sometimes I'll crank some metal music, but it's really low. But when Two Sparrows and a Hurricane comes on and they're trying to find their way, I'm cranking that shit. And I don't care who comes in. I'm cranking it. I don't care.
Well, I mean, we live in fucking redneck USA over here, so
she loves some country music.
Yeah, I was about to say. Anybody that works in your shop will appreciate Tanya Tucker.
Yeah,
Lorna Shore, maybe not.
One of our biggest followers is our yard guy, Mad Dog. We call him Mad Dog.
Hey, Mad Dog. Thank you for your support.
Damn near every episode
That's amazing.
Played.
I love it.
He comes to me and he's like telling me all kind of middle parts and stuff. And I'm like, you're really listening. Holy shit.
He's listening and he's retaining information.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. By the way, I need this straightened up in the back in the warehouse or something.
Well, finish your monologue that you've got typed out here because I need to talk about some shit too.
No, so in events of everything with Stranger Things.
Oh yeah,
we brought in the whole New Year's thing.
So you and I talked about this yesterday. But that's like
you brought this first. You brought this up organically before I even typed this in. Do you think Stranger Things was based off of MK Ultra?
Could have been. Oh, wait until I get into that. Y'all, I have talked about this before. I promise I'm going to get into MK Ultra. I don't know when, but I am. We're going to talk about MK Ultra. We're probably
going to get invaded.
Well, that's one reason why I wanted to watch Pineapple Express last night. And I was like, all I want to watch is the intro.
You think we're going to get invaded?
And then I passed out after that.
By saying this, they're going to come take us out or what?
No,
I'm going to broadcast
MK Ultra
this.
is over.
What about the Montauk experience that was the experiments that was happening in New York? Back in the 1960s through the 1980s.
That made me think of
I don't even know
Making a Murderer.
Anything about all this. Manitowoc experience.
Oh, we're gonna have to cover that someday. Yeah.
The Manitowoc. Oh my God.
Oh, Steve Avery.
Who
is a piece of shit, by the way, but we do not think he's guilty. But he's not a good guy. We know that. I just want everybody to know that we know that. We've watched the series.
Think that it was kind of shady on all that.
But that's it. But we'll cover that later on down the line. But
well, I mean, in light of all that, we understand, and I'm going to go get my little tinfoil hat and put it on.
But going back to Stranger Things, we did discuss last night that we don't think that that's ever been done by any series ever, to where everybody anticipated the release of a finale on New Year's Eve. It changed the way we celebrated New Year's Eve.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, I feel like there were a billion people saying "fuck off" New Year's Eve.
Our friends that are a couple years older than us and up, they went out. They went to an event here in town, and we were like, love y'all, but fuck you. We're going to watch the finale of Stranger Things and have a fire in our backyard and have charcuterie.
2 out of 5 people were probably watching Stranger Things that know about Stranger Things.
Well, they're like complete Gen X. We're like elder millennials. So it's like there's that's the little barrier.
They don't want to bite. They're like, we're not ready.
No.
They will be ready. I think they're going to be ready. Though I think everybody's going to be playing at least one round of D&D.
But honestly, I don't give a fuck. Nothing could have gotten me out of my house that night because I have been invested in this show for many years. I've watched these children grow up, and we had a great time. We had a great time on New Year's Eve. We had a New Year's Eve that we enjoyed. And we actually stayed home last year too because we were sick as fuck.
Yeah,
we probably had COVID. But we don't really know.
It was, and then like we cried our asses off at the end of Stranger Things. So if you haven't watched any of that, time to get on it.
Get on it.
Holy shit!
And what else you got there?
That's it. That's I'm just talking about like the whole conspiracy theory shit, and me wanting to get a tinfoil hat because I'm scared. Maybe I need to get a whole little. I think I'm going to make like a tinfoil hat that kind of looks like.
Where there's a lady that I started
like. Captain Jack Sparrow fucking hat or something, like the big one.
Hell yeah.
I would do like a pirate hat.
Are you going to make tinfoil dreads too?
Probably.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Fucking the whole thing.
So there's a lady that I started following on TikTok.
Leave me alone, Lindsay. You can have this whole fucking script over here. Go ahead. Shit. It's your turn.
Hold on. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I follow a whole lady. I follow a lady on TikTok who wears her little tinfoil hat on TikTok, and she talks about things that we have questioned our whole lives and answers a lot of those questions with conspiracy theories and things like that. And I want to say that I'm not a conspiracy theorist on a lot of things, but there are some things throughout history when I hear a theory behind it, it makes sense.
Like you need your hat.
Yeah, I need my hat because I know that the government hides a lot of things from us, and I don't appreciate it.
I don't really know anything about MK Ultra.
Yeah,
I don't. But I just wanted to put that in our little pre-interlude thing.
I mean, yeah, when I get into it, you may be like, "Holy fuck!" Yeah.
Well, I mean, even my sister hit me up in the middle of the night about some shit, and I'm like, "Holy fuck, Lindsay!" And then I told you about the things that she was telling me about. That's going to be wild as fuck. I cannot believe that it's just, how's it tie into something that everybody's going to, y'all got to fucking hang on for that one. That's coming up, right?
Well, it's going to be a while.
What?
But, I've got things planned.
Lindsay, I'm ready already.
Well, we have the Jinx. January is for the Jinx, and then we have Black History Month coming up. So we're going to talk about some cases in Black history. And then,
are you going to Rosewood with me?
We may. So,
Lindsay, let's go.
But first, I got to talk about what makes me feel old, Jesse.
Yes, well, it's your turn. Holy shit, Lindsay. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry it took up so much time. Normally, I don't take up so much time, but I had some wrote down, so it took up so much time.
It's okay. So I shared with you this week the Wendy's training commercial where it was an entire rap about how to make their drinks. And I was like, did we just sing and rap about everything in the goddamn 90s? Like,
they did.
Yeah.
They did. And the
90s is a whole vibe, you guys. I mean, like, I'm not one of those people that are like, nobody makes good music anymore. Blah, blah, blah. No, there is still great music being made every day all around this country. And that's all around this globe.
That's what I'm here for.
And that's what Jesse's here for, is he plugs that at the end of our episode. So if you're new here, that's what we do. I tell him a true crime story. We have some drinks. And at the end, he plugs a brand new up and coming band with great music.
Some have made fame.
Yes. Yeah. And some have made fame.
And the rap music, like, okay.
But that shit, just watching it, because I would have juked the fuck out to that training video. It made me feel old.
It was fucking fire. And I was there to watch all that. You know, and I worked at Wendy's.
So because when I shared that video to you, you were like, "Oh my God, I remembered this." I'm like, Jesse, this is a Wendy's training video.
Yeah, I said I worked at Wendy's for a month 1 week.
And I did not understand that, but whatever.
No, I worked there for a week and it felt like a month. And I quit, went back to KFC where me and Lindsay worked together and didn't even know it.
No.
Holy shit.
And honestly, like 90s Wendy's was top notch, y'all. They had your regular burgers and fries.
You felt kind of bougie when you went there.
And then they also had a buffet. They had a nacho bar, a salad bar, and it was like soup, salad, baked potato. You could make your own baked potato and shit with toppings. And then you could go sit in the sunroom and get a goddamn suntan because it was so hot.
Even Pizza Hut felt bougie as fuck.
Well, my granny would take me there. And you guys, if y'all are young and you don't understand the 90s, I was under 12 years old. I got the whole buffet at Wendy's for 99 cents. And my granny was a senior citizen, so she also got it for 99 cents. So we ate like queens for $2 and some change.
That was what was up.
Yeah, dude. So me and my granny went to Wendy's a lot.
I remember our Wendy's just, having the whole the glass. It still has that, but you can't.
It's not the vibe that it was.
Yeah, no. I missed that. What the fuck? I want that. I need that. Let's go to that.
Wendy's was like fine dining and shit back then.
You felt bougie as fuck when you go to Wendy's.
Yeah, so fine dining when we were growing up was Wendy's, Red Lobster, Olive Garden,
Pizza Hut. When you had the fucking full buffet, you were
that
like,
was a night out with the fam, yo.
Yeah, Red Lobster. Who the fuck can afford that back
My
then?
family, my mom, we had to go once a month for my mother. Like,
really?
Yeah, she had to have her Cheddar Bay biscuits and her shrimp scampi. Yeah.
My poor ass.
Well, my family had money, but they lived very frugally.
Look at you.
I thought we were poor.
Look at you.
So this is how I found out we weren't poor. I was in a youth group through the church, and they were going to go to what was called a Night of Joy at Disney World.
I heard about that.
And the youth pastor was like, if you can't afford it, raise your hands. And I raised my hand because I thought we were poor.
And your parents were like disgusted.
The youth pastor knew my ma and pa.
They knew you had some Markham ass money.
They looked. I remember the youth pastor looking at me like, what? But I thought we were poor because my mom made me buy thrift store clothes
and cut your hair at home.
Cut my hair at the house. Yeah. And we lived in a mobile home.
Shit.
But I did not know that we have money and my parents were just cheap.
Is that your last name? Are you sure about your last name? I love you, Mom and Dad.
Now? But yeah, y'all had me all fucked up.
We have you on the registry. And we know what you are.
That night when we got in the car to go home, because of course my youth pastor had a sidebar conversation with my parents. Mm-hmm. And my dad was like, don't you ever raise your hand and say we can't afford something again. And I was like, I didn't know.
That was an awakening for his ass.
And then he looked at my mom and said, don't you ever make her buy clothes from the Goodwill again or a thrift store. Cheers.
I just give a big cheers to Lindsay because she growed up right then. She growed up.
Yeah. And I got to go to Disney with my parents' money.
Oh, yes. You knew, girl. Tell your fucking story on this podcast, girl.
Yeah. So what we are drinking about today is part 2 of Robert Durst, a.k.a. the Jinx. So last week we dove into the background of Bob and talked about how he was traumatized by his mother's death, his strained relationship with his father, Seymour, and his brother, Douglas, and that toxic relationship. And then also his toxic, abusive relationship with his wife, Kathy, with his wife,
15 minutes of bullshitting on this podcast to get ready for this.
Yes.
Does that make sense? I wasn't ready, dude. I'm not ready still.
Bob was jealous of Kathy's friends and family, so she sought out a divorce lawyer and wanted a settlement. And then on January 31st of 1982, Kathy disappears.
Yeah, that's
I wasn't quite born yet. That is the year of my birth, but I wasn't quite born yet. You were. You were a brand new baby.
I was a brand new baby.
You're a brand new baby born on December 16th, 1981.
But now I need no mojitos to take on the second part of this saga of fucking fuckery.
Well, they had been on vacation in South Salem. And then according to Bob, Kathy went back to Manhattan after a fight, but she was never heard from again. Now, Bob had also had affairs, and one was with Prudence Farrow. And you got to go back to part 1 if you don't know who Prudence Farrow is, and we explain all of that. But when Bob even thought, like it wasn't even a thing, but when he thought that Kathy was having an affair with someone, he beat the shit out of that guy. Yeah. And also, I did not.
Like Forrest Gump when he shows up.
Upon further.
Like hanging out.
Upon further investigation, upon further research, excuse me, not investigation, because I'm not an investigator. I Google things. Bob had actually made Kathy have an abortion. Remember I said that he didn't want a family? So she got pregnant. And he was pissed the fuck off and made her have an abortion and told her that if she kept the baby, she would lose him.
Another red flag.
Another red flag to add to that castle. Yeah.
You like my castle, don't
I
you?
do.
Isn't it a beautiful castle? It's like King's Landing.
Now, before Kathy's disappearance, she had obtained some information that would be quite embarrassing to the entire family, but mostly Bob. And she threatened to leak that information to the higher ups in the Durst organization, because it wasn't just ran by Seymour. Like he had a board member, he had board members that ran that company, and she threatened to leak that information. Bob found out about it, and she had related to her friend Gilberta. I did not specify this in part 1 because I said Gilbert and Jamie, but this is a lady and her name is Gilberta. Kathy had related to Gilberta that if anything happened to her, to please have Bob investigated.
So you're building a bigger salad than I thought.
Building a mystery.
Oh, God.
On February 4th, 1982, Bob reported Kathy missing. Now, this was several days after this was 4 days later. And he reported her missing to Detective Michael Struck, who would be on the case. Bob said that sometimes he wouldn't hear from her for days when she was doing clinicals. And when he reported her missing, he seemed to be very stoic, not very upset about the situation. Just kind of like, hey, my wife's missing. This is Bob Durst.
Yeah. Just a plain thought out fucking scripted fucking response.
Right.
Yeah.
The doorman of their building claimed to have seen her on February 1st, but that ended up being not a lie, but he was mistaken. So the dean of the school that Kathy was going to, where she was, trying to acquire her pediatrics degree, he got a call that Kathy had diarrhea. How personal is that? Okay.
I mean, I was over here holding up peace signs because my stepson left. I was sorry. I was doing something different, but I was listening at the same time because I got these whole headphone things in, and I'm drunk as fuck. I mean, we're good. I mean, yeah, hell yeah.
So the dean got a call that Kathy had diarrhea and wasn't going to make it in that day. Now, of course, her family and friends were like, this is suspicious as fuck.
Yeah.
Because Bob's abusive and he's an asshole. And I'm sure that Bob picked up on that right away. So he hired a private investigator to, I'm holding up my quotation fingers, find Kathy, okay?
Which looks the same that I was holding up for your stepson when he left. It's
for my stepson? You mean the son that I grew in my belly and had by C-section?
My stepson, not yours. And I was holding up peace signs to him, and you're holding up quotations over here. So I was just like, we're peace out, like,
Once again, Jesse has been drinking heavily this afternoon.
Yeah.
We had a busy day. So today we had renovations for our bathroom. I made a breakfast for everybody. Then we put away all of our Christmas decorations.
This is a family fucking affair.
And we went into this whole deep dive through Disney movies.
We did.
So we watched Fern Gully.
This should have been at the beginning of this, but we're in the middle of this, and now
we're going to take a break. I've got everything recorded. So the little Papa on Fern Gully, the little Papa fairy, I was like, God damn, that voice sounds familiar. And I was like, and he looks like the Sultan on Aladdin.
Isn't it?
Guess what? Same voice. And that's also the Santa Claus in Ernest Saves Christmas. We wrote
a whole trifecta of holy shittery. That should have made you feel old. I never did ask you what you may feel old, Lindsay.
Jesse, I already said it.
You did?
Oh my God. The Wendy's commercial.
The Wendy's, that made you feel old? I mean,
the Wendy's?
The Wendy's? All right, leave me alone, Lindsay.
You need a cracker.
No.
Oh my God, we haven't eaten yet. Our dinner's on the grill right now.
Lindsay, quiet.
But yeah, so that was another thing that made us feel old. We went through a whole fucking...
Now. I remember. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
So we watched Fern Gully, we watched Aladdin, and then we watched Aladdin Part 3 because, Robin Williams isn't in Part 2.
Part 2 is doo-doo. I mean,
it's good, but it doesn't have Robin Williams. So.
Yeah, you skip 2. Why? I mean, I get it. We
didn't have time.
Well, I understand why, but Fern Gully, you got to start at Fern Gully. Who the fuck is old enough? Said that. I mean, well, yeah, I'm with you, Lindsay.
But we also realized that Fern Gully
I'm a little hootamaroo over here. Go ahead, baby.
Fern Gully and Aladdin came out in the same year. So Robin Williams and the guy that plays the Papa Fairy and the Sultan is the same guy, and that movie came out in the same year. Yeah, they were busy.
And
they
Papa
were busy.
Like, he was in the Ernest movie for fucking the Christmas Ernest. Christmas.
Yes, his name is Douglas Seal.
Yeah.
And his
Ernest Saves Christmas.
If you look up the cast on those movies, his picture is him as the Santa with Ernest. With Jim Varney.
Varney.
God, my heart.
Oh.
That's our childhood in a nutshell, literally.
Dude. If you love Jim Varney, tell us. I want to know.
Yeah, comment.
I want to know your deep emotional connection
to Jim Varney.
Because it is the mom at Jim Varney. When he does the grandma, whatever.
The double chin.
The double chin.
With the neck brace.
The neck brace.
God, that was my favorite shit.
Where's Martin? Where's Martin? That's gold, dude.
Okay, so back to Bob. Okay, so this story became very popular in the media, and several journalists wanted to interview Bob. So Susan Berman became like his spokesperson. That's his best friend. And she was a journalist herself.
What she wasn't fucking around with.
No, not at all. But that was his bestie. And so she became like his spokesperson. And then after a few months, he just stopped taking any calls. He stopped interacting with the public. He even stopped returning the calls to the investigator. He stopped going to work. And people that he was friends with stopped hearing from him. He just kind of fell off, except for his friendship with Susan Berman.
Right. It showed all the shadiness, though.
Now, Kathy's friends, Gilberta Najami and Eleanor Schrank, they were very close with her, and they were like, nah, something's not jiving here. There was abuse in this relationship, and they were not quiet, and they needed answers. I mean, they needed answers as to what happened to their friend, but unfortunately, they just hit dead end after dead end, and the case would end up going cold. Bob would officially divorce Kathy several years later, claiming spousal abandonment.
You're building more on top of the castle.
Girl, I haven't even gotten to the climax.
There's a big ass fucking whole ass King's Landing full of castles that you've built right here.
Now, since Bob didn't have a good work ethic and he had quite a bit of scandal in his life, Seymour decided that the company should not be left in his hands. And he was the oldest. So that was basically like his quote unquote birthright.
But he's getting rode out.
So Seymour and the higher ups in the rest of the Durst organization decided to give it to Douglas.
Oh, shit.
Because, I mean, to be honest, he deserved it. He did the work. He showed up and he put his all into the company. So, of course, this pissed Bob off. And he quit the company and cut off all communication with the family. And this is around 1992, okay? This is 10 years after Kathy's disappearance.
So we should know about all this because this is the 90s. We don't.
I do know all about this. I mean, you don't.
Me.
This was a very popular case.
Fuck, Lindsay, I don't know fuck about fuck.
But you don't know anything about it. So, like I said, once again, if you're new here, I dump off a case to Jesse that is usually very popular, but Jesse doesn't know.
I don't know. I have no idea, Lindsay.
Now, Bob would go in between Texas, Connecticut, and Manhattan, just moving around as he pleased. In 1995, Seymour was on his deathbed. Now, Bob would go to the hospital and see him, but only when he knew the rest of the family wasn't around. That's it. Like, that's how fucking pissy he was still about not getting the, the rights to the company.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like Robert Plant over here is looking pretty sad because I've been. Well,
I switched them out. Usually we've got Courtney over there. We have two peace lilies, and I have named them Robert Plant and Courtney LaPlante.
I think I fucked up one of his leaves over here.
You better leave Robert.
Well, I'm turning to the
alone.
plant right now. That's why I'm over here looking at Robert and Robert.
And he said, "You need cooling."
Yeah. I got cooling. I'm pivoting. I'm pivoting the plant.
So
he's looking sad on two parts, dude. I'm sorry about Robert, man. Fuck sorry, Lindsay.
When Seymour passed away, Bob wouldn't even go to his funeral. Didn't go to Daddy's funeral. I did.
You shifted me from Robert to this. And I'm over here feeling bad about Robert. He didn't fucking go to his fucking funeral?
Bob, yeah. So
what?
Bob Durst we're talking about. And then we have Robert Plant is our peace lily.
Which is the plant that I go to whenever I need help.
I'm going to give you my love.
Yeah. And, I have to point toward this plant while we're doing this podcast. Because I turn away from Lindsay because she's fixing to drop shit. And there's already shit being dropped. He didn't go to his dad's fucking funeral?
No. And like I said before, the only person in Bob's life that he didn't cut off completely at some point or another was Susan Berman. He and Susan, like I said before, had met at UCLA and had remained close friends for decades. Kathy had even been jealous of their relationship. Now, I talked about her family's mob connections in the first part. And I also did not mention, now I said that her and Bob became close friends. And that is because in the first part, I said that her and her father had a difficult relationship, but actually they didn't have a relationship at all because she had lost both of her parents in a very young age. And that's how her and Bob connected, because Bob had lost his mother and then Susan had lost both her parents.
That's a big ass salad.
Very big salad. So Susan, she led a different life. She became a novelist and had written 2 memoirs talking about her childhood as a mobster's daughter. And she had written a college guidebook. And the memoir that she wrote about being a mobster's daughter was called Easy Street. And there was talk about this book being turned into a movie, but it didn't happen. And the book sales weren't as good as she had hoped. And her career also consisted of writing for the San Francisco Examiner, City Magazine, Westinghouse Evening Show, The People Show, and New York Magazine, Cosmopolitan, and Family Circle. And she even wrote for an A&E documentary and won an award for that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Susan was doing the work.
You're getting in it.
She married a man named Christopher. Oh my God, I'm going to butcher this last name. Margulis. I'm going to say.
A great job, Lindsay.
Margulis.
This is even better.
In 1984 and helped raise his children until he died of a heroin overdose. Now, these kids loved her so much that her and her husband, her and their dad, had actually split up before his overdose death. And they wanted to stay with Susan. That's how much these kids loved her. Okay. Right. And Bob would even be friendly with the oldest son, the oldest kid from that relationship, and like pay for his college tuition and shit. Yeah. But that's later on down the road from this.
Really paying into a whole lot to his bestie over here.
They were really close. Like when you look at pictures of Bob Durst, you see like
her in the background.
Well, and you see this man that just has these, like he looks what is described as like a librarian, but he looks dead.
What I can't wait to see.
His eyes look dead as fuck.
Really?
Hold on. I cannot believe you didn't look at our story.
Don't show me yet.
Why?
Until we're done with this whole thing.
All right,
dude.
all right,
Don't show me yet. We have one more fucking episode to come.
Yeah.
And I don't want to know fuck. I really don't.
Now, later on, Susan would develop something like agoraphobia, which is where you don't really want to leave the house.
Yeah, fear. Yeah.
And she would nail the windows shut and bolt the doors like at all times when she was at home. And she didn't get out much. And her talks and visits with Bob were growing further and further apart, mostly because of him being hard to get a hold of. Now, remember, children, this was way before smartphones and even really before good cell phones were in production.
I feel like our listeners aren't children, though.
Well, you never know.
Remember,
Gen Z listeners, they're in their 20s now. They can listen to this. Actually, like some of them are like almost 30.
To us, yeah. But everyone. It was
Now, in the late 90s, Susan was living in Beverly Hills and she was struggling financially. She was borrowing money from friends and drove an 84 model car that would just catch on fire at random.
What?
Yeah.
Fucking whole ass car just burning blaze.
Now, sometime in early 2000, she reached out to Bob to see if he could help her get a new car. She asked to borrow $7,000, and then there was just silence for a few months. And then one day in November of 2000, she received a check for $25,000.
Oh.
And a note that said, "This is not a loan. This is a gift. You can always count on me."
Damn.
So she was super happy. She got her a new car. She paid some other bills because she was like behind on mortgage and all the, she was suffering financially.
Yeah, when you're trying to live in Beverly Hills.
Right.
That's where I want to be.
A lot of her projects weren't taking off like she had thought they were.
Yeah.
Her book sales weren't profitable. Yeah.
They come to that area thinking they have something.
Well, she had already lived there for most of her life. I told you he met her at UCLA.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Fuck.
Now, here. We're getting serious.
Okay. I'm on to shut up.
Fast forward to December 24th, Christmas Eve of 2000. One of Susan's neighbors called the police reporting that Susan's door was wide open and one of her dogs were loose.
Lindsay, you've dropped so many Christmas fucking stories on me over the last few months. Fuck!
Now, this was strange to them because they knew that Susan always kept her doors closed and bolted. When police arrived, they found that Susan had been shot, execution style, with one bullet to the back of her head, and she was lying in a pool of dried blood. Now, this seemed to be a professional type killing, possibly a mob hit. Now, like, all her stuff was still there. There was no forced entry, so definitely not a robbery. But then, at the same time, mob hits weren't really a thing anymore. This is 2000. And Susan's dad had been dead for years. Like, he died in 1957. Okay. Now, even though she wanted to talk about her life as a mobster's daughter, they were like, I don't know. And then, mysteriously, the Beverly Hills police received an anonymous letter that was dated December 23rd. And it was addressed to the Beverly Hills Police Department with Susan's address and the word cadaver. The note literally said Susan's address and then the word cadaver.
I just want to explode right now. I want to explode so bad.
Now, Beverly
dumped it on me, girl. Lindsay, you dumped it.
I'm not even close to being done.
Wait. Fuck.
Beverly was misspelled with an extra E, which they would find out that her very best friend, Robert Durst, who was the main suspect in his wife's disappearance in 1982, also misspelled Beverly in this exact same way.
With a double E.
Yes.
E.
Fuck. Now, Bob, when questioned, was like, no, I know nothing. But guess what?
Well, we're not guessing, but we know.
Just a few weeks before her death, New York detectives had contacted Susan to talk with her about Kathleen's disappearance because the case had just been reopened by a woman named Janine Shapiro, or Janine, oh, fuck. I done forgot her name. About this woman, a district attorney, who was trying to come up in her career. And she's like, you know what? We need to solve Kathleen Durst's case. So we're going to reopen it. Fuck. And we're going to contact Susan Berman.
I love how you grab your phone when you're trying to fucking figure something out. You're like,
and now Susan Berman is fucking dead.
Lindsay, you done Lindsay'd all over me.
Now, at that time, there wasn't any hard evidence against Bob about Susan Berman's death. And so he just decided to move to Galveston, Texas. But before Susan's murder, Bob married a woman named Deborah. Oh, my God. Chariton?
No, it's perfect.
We're going to call her Debbie.
Yeah.
He married Debbie.
Perfect. It's perfect. I swear.
But they would never actually live together as husband and wife.
Shit.
Now, his sister Wendy would say that it was a marriage of convenience. He wanted Debbie to receive his inheritance because he planned to end his own life.
It was a setup. Everything seems to be.
Well, let's keep going.
Fuck, Lindsay.
It gets worse.
Fuck.
So Bob goes into hiding and he disguises himself as a woman.
What the fuck, Lindsay?
Named Dorothy Siner.
You're dropping bombs over here, Lindsay.
Who his landlord would describe as a nice middle-aged lady whose brother-in-law had made all the business dealings over the phone because Dorothy was mute.
What?
Yeah. So he's disguised himself as a middle-aged woman who is mute.
This is a hell of a twist.
Right. So Bob, disguised as Dorothy, moves in across the hall from 71-year-old curmudgeon named Morris Black.
We don't know anything about curmudgeons over here. We don't know curmudgeons.
So Bob and Morris became friends, and I'm not sure if Morris learned of the ruse, his disguise or whatnot.
Shit.
But they were buds nonetheless. Morris had a small criminal background, and like I said, he was a cranky old man. He also he protested. He was very vocal.
Oh, curmudgeon.
People didn't like him. He wasn't a well-liked dude. Okay.
Asshole.
Yes. In January of 2001, even though he was a curmudgeon and a cranky old man, he started to collaborate with this homeless shelter called the Jesse Tree.
You fucking kidding me, no. Lindsay, right now?
Absolutely not.
Not my tree.
So he collaborates with this organization and he begins buying cheap glasses in bulk and he hands them out to the needy.
Glasses?
Which is very nice. Yeah, eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses?
Like prescription eyeglasses.
He can't see without his glasses?
So when my kids were younger and I was a single mom, if I needed help with their glasses, because all three of my older boys wore glasses at one point, I could call the Lions Club and they would sponsor one pair of glasses per year.
You didn't hit up the Jesse Tree.
No, well, that was their for their version of the Lions area. Club, right? Yeah. Now, one Friday in August of that year, this is 2001. Morris approached Ted Hanley, who ran the Jesse Tree, and told him that he knew of a wealthy investor that could help him purchase some property or help the organization purchase some new property. And then one day, a strange man came to Ted. This was the following Monday. That was on a Friday. This was the following Monday. And he was wearing glasses from the Jesse Tree. And they were almost completely covered in tape. And this man pretended to be deaf and mute.
Pretending.
Who do you think that was?
I don't know. Ellen Keller? Helen?
So once the strange man and Ted were in private, the strange man admitted that he could talk and he could hear, but he was pretending that he couldn't because of his hatred of women.
Fuck.
Isn't that weird? And
then this is very fucking weird.
And then he requested $50 like he was in need. And this man would later be identified as Robert Durst.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Lizzie, I mean, he's a millionaire. I mean, come on, you got plenty of fucking money.
Well, he was in disguise.
Oh, well.
The master of disguise.
So he's just decided that he's going to be everybody at any time.
Bob is a complicated man.
Oh,
now fast forward.
So fucking complicated. You just slapped me with a shit stick over here. Ow.
Now, fast forward to September 30th, 2001. A man named David Avena took his kids fishing at Galveston Bay. They put their lines in and, they waited for a bite. Now, David's son, James, who was 13, he decided to take a walk down the bay. You know, he was like, I'm at the beach. We're not biting yet, so I'm going to take a walk. And then his dad was like, hey, come on back. I think we got some activity going on here. Well, on his way back, little James found something floating in the water that he would describe as a pinkish blob.
Lindsay.
And then this poor kid realized that this was part of a human body.
I knew you were going to do it. I knew it. Fuck.
And he screamed for his dad. And David just happened to be a surgical nurse and was like, yeah, that's a torso.
Come on now. Lindsay.
So police were called and a search for the rest of the body started that day. Later on in the day, 3 garbage bags were found with more remains. And after an autopsy, these remains were identified as those that belonged to Morris Black.
Oh, fuck. Man, I just don't think Robert Plant's going to take me through this fucking story over here. I just really don't. I mean, fuck. Lindsay.
Now, in the garbage bags containing Morris's body parts were more items like receipts for the garbage bags, a shower shoe, a drop cloth.
Shower shoe, though?
A bow saw, bloody towels, blue Solo cups.
No, not a red one.
Bloody paper towels, a flip-flop, and a copy of USA Today that had been from a couple of days before, and it had an address on it. And on the shoreline, there was also men's underwear and a blue bed sheet. So investigators go to the address that was on the USA Today magazine, and they decided to also go through the trash outside of this residence. And in that trash, there was more paper towels found that matched the ones that they found at the beach.
Same style,
yeah. The package that the drop cloth had come in, a .22 caliber gun, the whole gun.
The whole ass fucking gun.
And shell casings. An eye exam addressed to Robert Durst.
What the fuck is it doing there? Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that address was right across the hall from Morris Black.
Oh.
Now, when they contacted the landlord was like, I don't know a Robert Durst. I only know a Dorothy Signer and her brother-in-law. Well, investigators go into the apartments, and both of them were covered in blood. They had found their crime scene. Blood was everywhere, and there was a trail in between both apartments. They also found a paring knife, and one of the neighbors even said that they saw a man load garbage bags into a silver Honda CRV, you know, like it's like the little mini SUV thing. She did not know who that man was, the neighbor that reported this.
This is a lot, Lindsay.
It's so much.
So
right.
Fuck.
Now, when they checked to see if that car was, or one of that style car was registered to Robert Durst, they found, yeah, he's got a CRV registered to his name.
I have literally been over here on this plant for like the last
Robert Plant is carrying Jesse.
Roberto Planterto has been carrying me the whole time. So
now on October 9th, they spotted that Honda. It was just driving around, and they pulled it over, and the driver gave them a Holiday Inn Express card with the identification of a man named Jim Trust. And they were like, hey, this isn't proper identification, bro. Please tell us who you are. And they went ahead and arrested him. And guess who it was? Bob Durst.
Oh, we knew.
Now the vehicle. Now, Robert, I didn't mention this yet, but Robert liked his weed. Okay.
Oh,
the man liked to toke, which is crazy to me because how many murderers have we covered thus far that like to smoke weed?
Have
potheads? Now we don't. You and I don't partake that often, but when we do you ever get the sensation to commit homicide? No. Absolutely not. We want to chill, we want to snack, and then we go to sleep.
I mean, we just take crazy some gummies nowadays, and we're just like, oh, chill out. I'm asleep. Whatever.
Well, this vehicle contained a pound of marijuana.
A pound?
A pound.
You can't smoke that.
And a 9mm gun, and another bow saw that was just like the bow saw that they had found at the beach. Or in the trash. One of the two.
You flipped me so much shit on this one, Lindsay. You have too much. A whole red fucking flag castle full of bullshit. You really have.
So now, Bob was arrested. But he was granted a $250,000 bond, which his current wife paid for.
My current wife?
Debbie. Oh, Debbie.
Deborah.
But... this dumbass, he missed his court date on October 16th, so now he had a charge of bail jumping. On November 30th, this man...
visceral, disgusting fucking human being.
And absolute dumbass. He was caught stealing at a Wegmans supermarket in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And I heard...
gone too fucking far, bud.
This man had $500 in his fucking pocket. but he was trying to steal Band-Aids, a newspaper, and a fucking chicken salad sandwich.
You got me with a chicken salad sandwich, Lizzie. You got me with it.
Now, I heard Wegmans.
I'm going to steal everything, and I got a chicken salad sandwich.
New England listeners, hit me up. I heard Wegmans has a killer chicken salad sandwich.
Is it worth $500?
I don't know. Well, what do you mean worth $500?
Fucking money in his pocket. Come on. Shit.
In his rental car, he had another $37,000.
No, now you're going way too far, Lindsay. Shut up. Come on, now it's way too much.
Along with 2 guns.
Oh, fuck.
Some more weed, and Morris Black's driver's license. It was also found out that he had been stalking his brother Douglas, who had hired a bodyguard to protect him from his brother Bob Durst. By the way,
hey, Lindsay, you need to calm down over here.
Yeah.
This is way too much. Calm down.
And he was on his way to Gilberta Najami's house.
Oh.
The friend who had last seen Kathy, or she was the last person to see Kathy other than Bob in 1982. He was on his way to her house.
What the fuck? Oh, this is a fucking pile of fucking shittery, dude.
Pile of shit.
Dude.
So much shit.
Or dudette, or whatever you want to call it. Well, I mean, Lindsay.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude.
We're all dudes, hey. Fuck. My God.
Now, Bob hired a lawyer. This lawyer's name was John Waldron, and then he was extradited back to Texas because that's where his residence was at that time. That's where he got his mail. His trial for Morris Black's murder was in 2003. And he also hired another lawyer named Dick DeGuerin. I think that's how you say it. And they built their case for the defense. So they got psychiatrist Milton Altschuler to examine Bob, who diagnosed him with Asperger syndrome. And now I know you know nothing about Bob Durst, but I do. And I'm telling you that this makes so much sense because of his stoic, just
blonde, fucking whitewashed demeanor.
No, that has nothing to do with Asperger's.
I don't know. What the fuck? I mean,
he was not blonde either.
Well, I'm talking about like his whitewash, like completely just blah.
I don't know where you're getting whitewash from. What is this?
His demeanor was just blah.
Yes, his demeanor was blah. He was very stoic. He was very unemotional. He did not show emotion towards anything.
I'm not talking about hair when I say blonde. I'm just saying like this whole.
I don't know what the whitewash thing is you're talking about.
Well, I mean, it's just stoic. There's no emotion, right?
No emotion. He's very Dexter Morgan. He's very Dexter Morgan.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. If you want to call it that, that's my analogy. I can't help it. That's it.
So Bob claims that Morris, who is a confrontational and cranky old man, grabbed his .22 and threatened him. In his defense, he also grabbed the gun. What does that remind you of?
He grabbed the gun.
Oh my God, yes!
Are we on Team Chicago over here?
Billy Flynn style over here, bitch.
Are you kidding me?
They oh my God. I was like, if Jesse don't get this reference, I'm going to go and just cry in a corner.
Divorced. We're getting a divorce over here. With the gun.
Oh, yes. They both
grab the gun.
Reach for the gun, for the gun. Hey.
No, we were riding that wave so much.
I'm so proud of you.
Are you proud of me? I'm clouding up.
Y'all don't understand. This man is 3 sheets to the wind. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this reaction out of Jesse. But yes.
You know, we did Fern Gully earlier.
We already talked about that.
No, but like, who is the evil entity in Fern Gully?
We found it out.
Who is it?
Tim motherfucking Curry.
What? That is why I think we love some fucking amazing ass shows like that. I mean, everything about all of the musicals that we love, but that one, I fucking love it so much. I love everything.
And Christian Slater was in that bitch too, man. He was all about the 90s. He was a big part of the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, anything musical, anything movie, we're down for sure. Chicago.
So Bob,
Chicago, Nancy,
and Morris both reached for the gun, for the gun. And then Bob was like, the gun just went off in Morris Black's face. And then I have to get rid of the body, right? Because I'm already in hiding from 2 other possible charges. So he completely admits to dismembering Morris Black's body using a paring knife and 2 bow saws and an axe.
A paring knife? Oh, the fucking... And 2 bone saw... Oh, my God, Lindsay.
There's going to be crime scene. Okay, so if you guys follow us...
You got so much.
You have got to stop burping on here. This is not Drunk About Something raw, uncut, and unedited.
Well, I mean, I had to.
This is the pod.
Shh, quiet now, Lindsay. Lindsay, shh, quiet.
I am going to post crime scene photos.
No, to me, I don't want to see it. Not yet.
This shit is clean. Boy, it looks like a surgeon did this
Lindsay,
shit.
I don't want to see it yet. I mean, this is a fucking ton of fuckery. And
so he bagged the body parts and threw them into the Galveston Bay. Now, there was no evidence that could dispute that this fact was not true. There was no evidence because guess what? Morris Black's head has never been recovered.
He stayed innocent. What did he do with that?
Hold on.
Head?
I haven't gotten there.
Fuck.
On November 11th, 2003, Robert Allen Durst would be acquitted of murder.
I'm fighting the plant. Robert.
But he still had those jumping bail charges, and the dismemberment of a body is a separate charge because that's called evidence tampering. So for those, he was sentenced to 5 years, and with time served, he got 3 years. He was paroled on July 15th, 2005, and then he was required to ask permission to travel. So he decided to make an unauthorized trip to the residence where he killed Morris Black and then to the mall. And at the mall, he ran into the trial judge, like the judge from his trial.
Boom. Hey,
and went right back to jail for another year. But he was released again. But this is not the end of the story. There's still so much more to come next week.
We need Billy. What? Are we going to watch Chicago again?
You know that I will watch Chicago every day of the week.
I will watch Chicago at the drop of the hat right now.
Listen.
Right now?
Listeners. That is the end of the Jinx Part 2, by the way. But
fuck.
If you, our adorable, wonderful, beautiful listeners have not watched Chicago, I need you to do that right now. As soon as this episode ends.
Lindsay's like dropping the fucking hammer.
Let me tell you where you can watch it.
On the table.
Hold on.
Right now.
Ooh,
you can hear it. No, you can
aggressive.
Hear it. I'm a little intoxicated, but I'm just saying.
The mojitos are kicking in.
All the booms. And Lindsay is telling you right now, watch Chicago. All the musicals, dude. We love musicals and movies. Why? I mean,
what do you mean why? Because they're amazing.
That's exactly why.
Paramount Plus right now. You can watch it on.
She's telling you where to go.
You can watch it on Paramount Plus, Pluto, YouTube, and Prime.
Chicago is where it's at.
And Apple TV, Fandango, And that's it. Yes. That's where everywhere you can watch Chicago, do it right now. Chicago it is one of the greatest musicals ever made. It has Renee Zellweger. It has Catherine Zeta-Jones. It has Queen Latifah. It has
there you go. Let's
Richard
stop at
Gere.
Queen Latifah. Let's stop there.
That's my favorite song.
It's my favorite
whole movie.
That's all. I'm over here.
If you're good to mama, she'll be good to you.
Yeah.
It has Tay Diggs. It has John C. Reilly. It has Lucy Liu.
Ba-dum-bum.
Oh my God. Like
all of them.
Oh my God. Who am I forgetting?
Everybody, but still don't matter. Fucking watch Chicago. Fuck.
Right now. Anywho. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the Jinx part 2.
Lindsay.
And even though that was horrific, there is still more to come.
I can't do it yet. I can't do it. Well, I'm going to give you the cheers at the end of this one. I can't give it to you now.
Don't give it to me now. But I just want to say, that this one has been on the list before we ever became a podcast. I had a dream and I started adding cases, and it took me a very long time to decide what to start with. And if you go back to our earlier episodes, you'll know what I did start with, because we started in October of 24. We started with a Satanic Panic series. But I want to tell you, I wanted to start with the Jinx. But January 2026 just felt right.
Really?
January for the Jinx just felt right.
Little JJ.
And here we are. We're in the middle. And God damn it, this is a motherfucking case.
It's a motherfucker.
I just threw my pen so far.
This motherfucker is a motherfucker.
I got one more thing to add really quick.
Yeah?
Bob says that he was fascinated with people in prison because they had done things on their own. Because, you know, he was the poor little rich boy.
Yeah.
He did not know what life was like without money.
The golden boy.
So it fascinated him. He literally said that people in prison fascinated him because they had done things on their own. And he didn't know what that was like.
Fuck.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, he didn't. He just
because
disassociated
you and I
from
could
life.
never relate.
No.
But it's crazy to me. Like, there is a whole different tax bracket of people.
There you go. You named it. That was it. That's how you categorize that.
Who don't know what it's like to actually have to do things on their own. And that, when I heard him talk.
An awakening. Yeah.
That was like, holy shit. Like, prison enlightened him. That there was this whole other society of human beings.
You just thought it was a vacation. It's just a whole other country.
Bob is wild. I'm just going to say, Bob is goddamn wild. And we're going to talk more about that in part 3.
What?
But Jesse, what amazing palate cleansing band do you have for us today?
I got Matt Tita and the Backwoods Band.
Isn't it Tahita?
Tahita, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, Tahita.
I am excited about playing this. This song's called Out of Time. Check this shit out.
I'm thinking about those things you said when you left. I got a cigarette in one hand and a whiskey in the other. I won't be able to feel regrets tonight. Yeah, I'm drunk enough not to give a damn what you think about me, 'cause I'm on the run. I'm out of time. And if I was sober, I'd be out of my mind. 'Cause I'm on the run. I'm out of time. And if I was sober, I'd be out of my mind. 'Cause I'm out of time. I should something to get you back. 'Cause I know tomorrow I'll be missing everything we had. Nothing's written in stone when my better half is gone. Your memories aren't fading fast, and that lets me know what we had would never last. 'Cause I'm on the run, I'm out of time, and if I was sober I'd be out of my mind. Yeah, I'm on the run, I'm out of time, and if I was sober I'd be out of my mind. 'Cause I'm out of time. I can bring you back in to my arms and hold you till the sun comes up in the early morning. But I'm out of time, baby. Yeah, I'm out of love, darling. I miss you so much. Cause I'm on the run, I'm out of time, and if I was sober I'd be out of my goddamn mind. Cause I'm on the run, I'm out of time, and if I was sober I'd be out of my mind. Yeah, I'm out of time. But I'm out of time.
Lindsay.
That was a good country song right there.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So if you're in Texas, check it out, dude. I mean, you got to come check out Matt Tita.
I'm on the run and I'm out of time.
Yeah.
That resonates with goddamn fucking Robert Durst.
He's on the run. He's out of time.
Wild. That's wild.
What?
That's wild how you continually find songs that
Sometimes.
incorporate with the
I
case
do.
without knowledge.
It was perfect. I mean, I love the band. I mean, all the music, everything that we share, I love how it just links up. Sometimes it doesn't link completely up, but it's perfect.
And I need to make it clear to our listeners, if you're new here, he don't know shit about my case, and I don't know shit about what band he's playing. And sometimes they do just kind of...
They go together. Some don't.
It's really weird. Some don't.
Some don't really,
but some do.
The palate cleanser is good palate cleansing either way. Lindsay.
But Bob Durst was definitely on the run and out of time for shizzle.
I think I'm going to always and forever remember that. I'm out of run. I'm out of time. I love it.
I know. Silas joined us. He always joins in at the very end when we're plugging the band. And I was singing along to the song and he's like, do you know the song? I'm like, no, but that's how easy country music is to learn.
I love it, though. I love it. It was perfect. Everything about Texas is amazing. And country music for sure.
He's from Texas?
Yeah.
God damn it. And fucking Bob Durst was hiding out in Galveston.
Look at where they're from.
That is fucking wild. Jesse, are you sure? Are you sure you didn't peek into my fucking research? That's right. He's from San Antonio.
Yeah. So if you're in the area, check out him.
So what you need to look up is Matt Trahita and the Backwoods Band. I have already followed them on Instagram and Spotify, and they are from San Antonio, Texas.
Yes.
And that was good shit, man.
Do it.
Absolutely. We'll be tagging them in our story
all
today.
Of our Texas fans, everybody, fuck it. Check it out.
Yes. And make sure you stay tuned for next week on part 3 when I wrap this series up.
This far, you have destroyed me. I just wanted to say that. Oh, it's a fucking
poor Robert Plant over there has just absolutely
it's not looking good. It's not. Look at this whole ass fucking leaf over here, Lindsay.
Well, it's wintertime.
Let me jack around over here to this fucking leaf, dude.
I brought Courtney back to life today. She was Courtney LaPlante.
I think she's the last one that put out the flower.
She was a little soggy.
Right? Was she the last one?
That's our girl. She put out the flower.
Yeah.
And so Jesse got me a plant stand for Christmas, and we just put that up today after we removed our Christmas tree finally. And Silas's cactus is flourishing.
I think plants are where we need to be because we like cruises and shit. We like traveling and shit. So it's like plants are where we need to be, you know?
What has cruises got to do with a plant? You
we need to leave the house.
Mojitos
we don't
today.
have to feed the plants as much.
No, all of our indoor plants are once a week.
See?
Nourishing.
You see now.
So we can leave, we can water them and leave and come back after a week and they're okay.
Whole torsos can be left in the sea.
Oh my God, stop it.
Is it dark of me? I mean,
that's very morbid.
I'm sorry.
That is very macabre of you, brother.
You've calloused me, Lindsay, in this time, in this, this whole moment. But I'm fucking not looking forward to this fucking shit.
Okay, I'm really disappointed that you didn't look at our pictures that I posted of Bob Durst thus far.
I'm so scared.
He doesn't want to see pictures until the end.
I do not. So
stay
if you
tuned
look
for next week
at drinkabout-something.site, I have not posted anything yet at this moment. So,
and well, I was going to say, so our plugs, we're going to do all of them really quick. So our website is drinkaboutsomething.site. Our Instagram is drinkaboutsomething. Our Gmail is drinkaboutsomethingpod@gmail.com. If you want to plug into our live feeds that we do once a week, is drinkaboutsomethingpod_Lindsay. And what else do we got? Oh,
so
rate us.
Oh, what? Yeah. Tell me.
So on whatever platform you listen to, if you give us a rating and a comment, that helps us get into the algorithm. And I'm getting a phone call from a wireless caller. I'm just going to ignore that because I almost got spammed last night. But I did
see that there's some algorithms that ties into things as Gen Z. So if you just type in JENDSEY, you can check us out. It's that easy.
Yeah. So we do recap on video on YouTube, and we post our episodes on there as well, audio. And we're on all the other platforms that you could possibly plug into. Pause this really quick. Let me answer this call.
We love you so much.
Bye.